is with the influx of closeted men in our government. Can someone explain? The influx of closeted men in our government has to be insane. What's the reason? Well, we're going to get into that in today's video. So buckle up, y'all, while we talk about closeted men in the U.S. government. Starting with... There's a rumor that there's a person who sacrificed another student.
Really? Who took them out?
Honestly, I don't know. Because recently, Christine Noem's husband was just outed as being a cross-dresser, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, of course. That's some tea. But the real thing that needs to be mentioned is that as a content creator myself, as a person in the public eye, it is, even though I'm not the news, I still be delivering the news. And this is something we all need to know, we all need to grasp, and we all need to understand. Because we live in a day and age where we can't ignore things, nor can we be silent. We must speak up. And so, like I said, in today's video, we'll be getting into Christine Noem. Sorry about that weird cut off on the camera at the send a child away. But just understanding that as a creator, we can't ignore things. We have to bring things to the forefront, and as a new generation, we must understand that our life and our time is literally clicking, and we got to go, and we can't sit here and hold on to things and just wait for like something catastrophic to happen to report it. No, this is the news. We are the news outlet. This is like the new form version of the news, and so this is something we really have to understand and really have to grasp all together now. And so just by me coming in here talking about this topic, I really want to get into some other creators talking about the situation. And I think later down in the video we might bring in some other politicians and other public figures, allegedly of course, that could possibly be in the closet or out of the closet. Because this is a situation that we see a lot time and time again. Men who repress themselves and they may go on, essentially they're DL, but they repress themselves and they go on to be with women and have kids and endanger the life of the kid and the woman because they can't find themselves to break free or express to themselves or realize that there's a world outside their orbit that will love and accept them versus the tight-knit section or area of their life. Because this is like insane, because they are putting in laws in place that are benefiting them and hurting us queer people, us blacks, us marginalized communities to a scale that we've never seen before. I would say usually like in human history. Because what do you mean you don't love who you are? You're making it hard for me to love myself. Well, I'm gonna love myself regardless, so you can't stop me doing that. Or us 87 of us. But this is it's insane. It's very toxic. It's a cyclic. It's a spiritual cyclic, in my opinion. It's not nice. It's not cute. And it needs to come to an end, and we really need to stop it from happening. So something like this doesn't happen to the next generation, to the next generation alpha. And so, sorry to say, but we kind of need all the old heads to die out real quickly. Let's just go ahead and croak real quickly. We'll be good. So, that's something that needs to be put in place, because life for us in 2026 can't continue like this going down the line. And someone, myself, who is a part of this, generation, we can't really be sitting here doing this back and forth thing, because it's really not cute. It's not proper, and it's very unwell, because it's really hurting the lives of people.
No man should be cross-dressing. I could never be around a man that cross-dresses. Oh my God, they have them reading to their children. Baby, I don't have an ex, but I told you, bitch. Cross-dressing men, big boobs.
Hey, what's up?
You locked the door?
Yeah, I just finished using the bathroom. I'll be out in a minute.
I've never heard that song.
America. Yeah.
And you know some of them are illegal immigrants.
All right, they're not sitting right today.
Everyone's trying to be something that they're not. I put a dog down because he wasn't doing his job.
Okay, you staying out late? I'm going to dinner with Corey? Yeah, fine. All right. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, love you too, bye.
We gotta do the same thing to these cross-dressers.
And girl, even X is making fun of it.
Kristi Noem is asking for privacy and prayers tonight. She's said to be devastated by a report alleging her husband has been what is being called a cross-dressing double life. Senior national correspondent Rich Edson has details tonight. Good evening, Rich.
Good evening, Brett. The Daily Mail alleges it obtained hundreds of messages between Brian Noem and 3 women involved in a site where men cross-dress. The Mail posted several of these photos and writes Brian Noem allegedly sent women in the community $25,000 in virtual payments. The publication says Brian Noem did not deny the explicit conversations, but says he never put national security at risk.
All kinds of stories today.
I had not watched that clip. I saved it for this, and fuck, that was good.
All kinds of stories today.
Yeah, boy.
Absolutely. Since the release of the Daily Mail's reporting on Tuesday, at least one performer specializing in, quote, sissy sub and bimbofication has publicly come forward to claim she was paid $5,000 by Brian. His name's Brian, but it's Bryon. I heard Tim Miller calling him Brian the whole time, and now I can't get out of my head. Over the last 2 years, telling the Daily Beast, quote, there is no way in hell that Kristi Noem didn't know. Per the Daily Beast, Brian Noem wanted the performer specifically to, quote, instruct him to bend over, arch his back, spank him.
Oh boy.
Because conservative, religious, and traditional cultures can enforce rigid gender norms, leading to men to hide any behavior, in fact, that doesn't align with the traditional straight masculinity, and that's the issue of itself right there. Who created this entire system? Men did. Who created religion? Men did. Who created conservative? Men did. Who upholded women? And who else upholded men? Everyone upholds this, even in the own queer community, but that's a conversation for another day. But this is the issue right here. We have rules that people set up, and they are too scared to break it. And it was reported that Grindr actively was so high in Milwaukee during a Republican national convention. I think that was just last year. That it was down for many hours, and this is apparently not the first time or occasion, I should say. Grindr has had problems on its platforms during RNC conventions. So this is very telling within itself. I really don't want to stay so much on this topic, so we're just going to get more onto other people's perspective on the situation, and I think that will conclude our video for today.
I go to a new restaurant in my neighborhood. I get home, there's an internal warfare happening in my body. 5 a.m. But in the middle of like my issue between me shitting out my intestine, and I'm like, no, I need that. Before, during this, I had this nightmare. In this dream, immediately I knew something was off because I wake up in the room, like where I sleep every night, and I'm wearing a tank top. I'm a big T girl or a sports bra girl. I look down and my boobs are out of the side of my tank top. So immediately like, ah! And then I'm reading the news. I'm like, that's exactly what Kristi Noem must have felt looking at her at this point.
In light of Kristi Noem's big titty husband, I see a lot of comments that are like, guys, if these people just lived their truth, life would be so much easier. Why don't they just live their truth? The inaccessibility of it all is what makes it hot for them. The like hiding, the shame of it all, that's the element. It's not, oh, these people are just too afraid of living their truth. The fact that it is considered so taboo and so inaccessible to them is what makes it so appealing in the very first place. The obsession with trans people, the obsession with interracial stuff, the idea alone that cuck has entered just modern regular lingo. Yeah, man. The fact that it's something they're not supposed to do, it's something they're not supposed to want, the thing that they gotta keep it a secret. And them having the power to access double lives, to preach one thing and to create policy around one thing and punish the people who do that thing and then do it themselves in secret. The point of being rich and conservative and having that access to power is to live in that hypocrisy freely. You preach about abortion and then you get abortions for your mistresses. You claim to care about division and then you sow division amongst people. You claim to care about kids and then you lock kids away and you blow them up in other nations. Every accusation is a confession. It is an ideology of projection and fear. On a lighter note though, I kind of regret making that video that I made because now it's almost to 1 million on IG and I forgot that TikTok has the sticker feature. And now my comments look like this and there's literally no one I can blame for.
Wait! The woman that released the I can't breathe. The woman that released the photos of Kristi Noem's husband is undocumented. That's right, girl. Get your link back. And the thing that keeps frying me is he took that picture, saw his cockeyed.
So thank you for watching my video on basically why there's so many DL men closeted men in the government. And I just want to say, hope you guys have a blessed Easter, a blessed holiday season to all you guys. That's my message from me to you. So praise Yahuwah, praise Yeshua, be blessed, be safe and beautiful jingles. And I love you guys. I love you all. Ashe, and forever be protected. Goodbye now. And there will be new videos coming out next week. I wanted to mention that for you guys as well too. So this is officially goodbye. Goodbye y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Bye bye. Kisses, kisses.